Jackson, speak of like square days and say I'm gonna use my energy just to get you here next to me.
We strive so hard to keep it all in the nucleus, but doing so only repels what's opposite of us.
All I came to say to do is graduate. He's professor out of judgment with the main magistrates. And he's trying to make me think I ain't got what it takes, but I'm enrolled in their classes ready to demonstrate.
The Kwok transform turns what's simple and makes it complicated using a structured power series equation, kind of like our legislation and the word equality and its interpretation.
What's going on, everybody? Everybody, welcome to the 2022 STEMedia STEM Poetry Slam. Everybody, I hope you're excited. Listen, if you are excited for an evening of phenomenal bars, of phenomenal energy, I need y'all to say, I'm ready in the chat. Go ahead and type, I'm ready in the chat. We want to see who's here with us. I am your, I guess I'm not your host. I'm going to bring on the host in a second. But my name is Dr. Nee. I am the CEO and founder of STEMedia, and this event is one of our flagship events. It started years ago in 2014 on the campus of North Carolina State University, and we are so excited to continue this partnership with not only the College of Engineering at NC State, Women and Minority Engineering Programs, but also the student chapter of NSBE, the National Society of Black Engineers. Oh, we got some folks ready. We got Cyril ready in the building. We got Connor ready. All right, we got Dr. Laura Bottomley is ready. Javon is ready. All right, the classy chemist is here. Ready. Thank y'all so much. Everybody is ready. Yes, we got a lot of people ready coming through. And if y'all are ready, I'm even more ready, right? We're going to bring y'all a phenomenal lineup, an incredible lineup of talent tonight in the STEM Poetry Slam. And so in just a little bit, I'm about to go ahead and bring to the stage our MC, our master of ceremony. This is a gentleman who is no stranger to the STEM media community. He is no stranger to the STEM community. In fact, if you all have ever spent any time on Instagram or social media in general, you probably have come across his content. He's one of the few that knows how to merge hip hop with science and technology, also with just humor and like so many dope elements into one. And so when it comes to an event like this, there really isn't anyone that is more fit to host this particular event other than a friend of mine who goes by the Hip Hop MD, but his name is none other than Mr. Maynard Okereke. Put your hands together in the chat as we welcome him to the stage, our MC.
Woo-hoo! How about that intro music though? What's up, everybody? Oh my goodness, I am so happy to be there. Thank you so much for that introduction. Dr. Nehemiah, my man, STEMedia in the house. I know we got this YouTube live that everybody is on, getting hyped, getting excited. I hope you got yourself an adult beverage, maybe a nice snack, maybe some popcorn, because this is going to be an entertaining evening, a Thursday on a virtual platform. What better event could you be at? Once again, my name is Maynard Okereke. Some of you may know me as the Hip Hop MD. I have a background in civil environmental engineering from the University of Washington. Go Dogs. I created a hip hop science platform where I use music, entertainment, and comedy as tools to educate on a wide variety of scientific topics. And it is my absolute pleasure to be your host for the 2022 virtual STEM Poetry Slam. I need some comments in there because I need y'all to be as hyped as I am. I need y'all to build that excitement for these poets because they're going to need that energy from all of you. You're going to need some snapping fingers. You're going to need some round of applause no matter where you're sitting at, on your couch, in your car, wherever you're viewing that. Bring that energy because the poets are going to feed off that. Now, some of you may not know, but spoken word poetry has had a really long, rich history. And since I am the hip hop MD, I figured I'd give you guys a brief, historical, somewhat scientific breakdown of that history. Now, the word poetry itself comes from ancient Greek, which means I create, which is rather appropriate because we have STEM professionals here that are going to be dropping bars and performing for all of you today. And some may not think of scientists as creative, but if you think about it, the very fundamental of science is all about creating, right? I mean, taking a problem, researching it, experimenting with it, ultimately finding a solution that explains the phenomenon. If that ain't creativity, I don't know what is. Now, the very first poetry slam actually took place back in the 1980s in Kanye's hometown of Chicago, Illinois. Shout out to any Chi-Town residents tuning in. But from there, it exploded as a revolutionary form of expression. It took the rich musical history of the Harlem Renaissance and the blues era of the 1960s and combining it with the birth of hip hop and the renegade voice of the new generation. And spoken word is always aimed to highlight issues of social justice, politics, community empowerment, self-empowerment, and even emotional uplifting. And today it takes a new form as we combine the artistic craft with the world of science, technology, engineering, and math, and insert that A into STEM, thus creating STEAM. And we have an incredible lineup of STEM professionals that are going to be doing just that. But before we get to them, I want to first announce our incredible lineup of judges who are going to be critiquing our STEM professionals today. I think we got that list of our judges here. Let's show our judges some love. All right, first up, our very first judge, Veronica Beneme from NC State University, biological engineering major. Yes, shout out to my fellow engineers. She has a nice little quote for you. There is no chance, no destiny, no fate that can circumnavigate or circumvent or hinder or control the firm resolve of a determined soul. Ella Wheeler Wilcox. That's absolutely amazing. That's bars right there. I need to lock that one in. Awesome. Thank you, Veronica. Next up on our list of judges, who we got? Last year's champion, the reigning champion, Ivy Kwok from University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA, Los Angeles in the house. Environmental engineering major. Shout out to my fellow environmental engineer, currently a PhD student. She has a random fun fact. She enjoys to pogo stick. That's absolutely incredible. I need to hear more about that because that sounds like an incredible activity. Who we got next up? Who we got next? Our next judge in the house. Yes, none other than Dr. Laura Bottomley. Yes, the one and only Dr. Laura Bottomley, NC State University, electrical engineer. We got so many engineers in this house. I love it. Fun fact for you, she has been in a Super Bowl commercial. We definitely need to talk, Laura, because that's also a fun fact about me. I was in a Super Bowl commercial as well. So yes, 2 peas in a pod. Let's go. Let's go. And last but not least, our next judge that's going to be critiquing our artist today, Danielle Lewis, Oakwood University, majoring in applied math and mechanical engineering, another engineer. I love it. A fun fact about Danielle, in 2017, she rolled out of bed, walked into her first half marathon, and is now running by any means necessary, challenging herself, relieving stress, and creating ideas. I love that. I love that. Nothing is more therapeutic than actually going outside and running. Yes, getting immersed into nature. I love it. I love it. Later on in our events, we're going to have the judges come up after all our poets are done and give some thoughts, give some analysis about why they critiqued the poetry slam the way they did. So you'll hear from all of them. And also it's Women's History Month, and we have a whole lineup of female judges. It doesn't get any better than that. So now, with that being said, I want to explain our prizes, because our poets are going to come up here and they're going to drop these bars, all right? And they're just not doing it for nothing. Obviously, they want to share their love, but we got some amazing prizes for them. Let's see what our artists are going to be winning today. We have, this is going to be actually for our crowd favorites, because you will get a chance to vote for who you love the most. And for the crowd favorites, they're going to win a pair of Apple AirPods 3rd Gen. Yes, if you're an Apple lover, if you happen to have an Android and you win this, well, you might just have to put this on Facebook Marketplace or something. But that's the prize for our audience award winner. What's the other prize for our runner-up? Our runner-up gets Apple Beats Power Beats Pro. Yes, Dr. Dre's very own Beats. Yes, and you'll be able to rock that with whatever pair of devices you have. So that's going to be for our runner-up. But what about our champion? Our champion, the winner of today. Oh my goodness. This right here is a package, the perfect annual subscription combo. Not only do you get HBO Max, but you get a year subscription to Uber One and any academic service of your choice. You hear that? Any academic service of your choice. It don't get much better than that. So bring those bars, because that is the what you have opportunity to win today. So that's for our actual poets. But what about y'all? All of y'all that are tuning in right now, giving your time and your energy. I hope it's energy, because if you could see me right now, I'm over here sweating. That's how hyped I get about doing these events, because we're going to bring some amazing prizes to all of you that are tuning in as well. Throughout the night, in between poets, you have a chance to win some incredible door prizes. And since we're on the topic of prizes, we're going to do one right now. We're going to give y'all a chance to win an audience giveaway right now. But you don't just get it for free. You have to actually do something. So if you're tuning in right now on YouTube, the very first prize that we have, let's pull that up on our screen for our viewers to see what they have a chance to win. Yes, you get a gift card to the one and only Chipotle. You can get a burger of your, not burger, you get a burrito of your choice. Maybe you want the protein option, right? You get so many options there at Chipotle. In order to win this gift card, what do you have to do? In the chat, when you're tuning in right now, I want you to drop your STEM major. Shout out your STEM major, but you must use the hashtag REP. Yes, hashtag REP, R-E-P. In the chat, let us know what your STEM major is, rep your STEM major, but also put the hashtag REP. All right, so we're going to do a drawing right now for our very first door prize. Whoever's tuning in right now, throw those in there. I want to see everybody's comments jumping in. The comments should be flooding right now for your chance to win a Chipotle gift card. I'm looking at the comments. I'm seeing people come in. Let's get that food. We all know it's a pandemic. Some of y'all might be struggling trying to cook at home. Let's have a chance to win. Get that rolling. Let's get this prize open. And we're going to do a drawing right now to see who's going to win this Chipotle gift card. Put your STEM major, hashtag REP. I see computer science. I see industrial systems engineering. Oh my goodness. Yes, more engineers. You got any biology majors in the house? Any computer science majors? Do we have any herpetologists in the house? I mean, where are we at? Where are my chemists at in the house? Shout out your major. I don't know how much time we should give them, but we should probably wrap it up because they got plenty of time. Y'all are quick on your feet. Let's see who's going to win our very, very first door prize of the night. Let's go. Let's do that drawing right now. Who is the lucky winner? Dun, 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 dun. Drum roll, please. Beep, 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 beep. Oh my goodness, we have a champion, Ms. Gupta. Yes, absolutely. I love it. I love it. Stay tuned around. We're going to let you know exactly how to access your prize, so you will make sure to get your Chipotle gift card. Thank you, everybody, for doing your repping in the chat. You have 3 more opportunities to win a prize later on. But with that being said, enough of me, because it's time to get into what we all came for, some STEM poetry. Absolutely. So without further ado, I'm going to transition to our very, very first poet of the night. None other. I want y'all to get up your seat. Round of applause for DaRon Shavers from the University of Kentucky. pre-veterinary medicine. He says, keep believing. And we're going to believe in him because he's going to come out here and bless the mic for all of you. So let's go. Big round of applause.
Hello. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. My name is DaRon Shavers, and so this piece I wrote here is called The Planetary Dream. So vibe with me. Our Earth, what a beautiful place. The landscape to put a smile on the angriest face. The land constructed in a well-thought plan. Contained are trees and seas as far as the eyes can see. At this moment, conservation and protection is most needed, for our planet by the day is becoming severely overheated. Extinctions, along with water turning acidic, and people refuse to admit it. What will it take for us all to awake, to take care of our lands before it's too late? Animals depend on us, and we depend on them. An equation to begin is an all-star team, us plus them, equals a grand total of an all-out win. Thank y'all. My name is DaRon Shavers. Thanks for your time.
Show my man some love. Show some love. I know y'all have the comments running thick right now. I know there's lots of praise in there, so keep it coming. These artists are feeding off your energy. They're viewing your comments and everything that you're bringing to the table. So show that love, and they're going to show that back in their own form of expression. Give it up one more time for DaRon Shavers. That was absolutely amazing. Conservation, love for our planet. Oh my goodness, it doesn't get more STEM than that. Our very first poet of the night. But without further ado, I'm going to bring up our very, very next poet to the stage that's going to bless you with some more incredible STEM bars. Absolutely. The one and only Taline Marokosian from the University of California, biology major. Fun fact, currently teaches science to elementary students, and you know I can appreciate that. So get up off your feet, bring that energy, bring that love for Taline. Let's go.
Hi everyone, my name is Taline. I wrote this when I was a junior in undergrad. I'm just gonna call it Taluine because that's what my chemistry teacher in high school used to call me. So I guess I'll just go. It's like, hey, my name's Taline, kind of sounds like toluene. I'm really dying to be a diene, but I think that's only alkenes, you know, something like benzene. I'm getting these rhymes real fast, like an SNC reaction to get your attraction, because I really want some of that backside attack so I can bounce back, like smack, smack. The way that you sound got me feeling like I'm about to spontaneously combust, so why don't we bust on out of this 2x4 room, because the tension's killing me, and I don't really know what to do, because your eyes are so blue, but not calm like the ocean. They're much more electrifying, death-defying shade that's got me feeling confused because my heart's been bruised. So I try to forget the memories that once made me ecstatic, but now make me dramatic at the idea of falling for another. These thoughts choking me up, unable to speak my mind the way I want to. So I write these rhymes in hopes of conveying a message that's difficult to catapult over the walls that I throw up in an attempt to persuade you to leave me alone.
Awesome. Let's give it up. Where is our love right now for Taline? That was absolutely amazing. So much love. This is incredible to be able to see some of our STEM professionals over here bringing their bars to the stage. As I mentioned at the beginning of this, scientists aren't always thought of as creative, right? But we can be so much more, right? STEMedia has assured this is what STEM looks like, right? We are changing the face of science by bringing this new energy, by bringing this new spirit, bringing all sorts of different things, whether it be dance, whether it be music, all these other things that we like outside of academia, bringing them to our skill sets and enlightening others. And there's nothing better than the artistic element into that. All right. I absolutely love it. Love it. Love it. So we got another poet, and stay tuned because after this poet, you have another chance to win some door prizes for everybody that's tuning in on YouTube and leaving your comments and getting energized and hyped. All right. So I think our next poet is ready right now. So without further ado, I'm going to bring her to the stage. Babbette Jackson from California State Polytechnic University, cybersecurity analyst. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. I love it. Never stop learning because life never stops teaching. Oh my goodness. Bars. Give it up for Babbette Jackson. Let's go.
So I'm gonna just go straight into it. They say not to stress because I'm highly blessed, but how am I blessed when every day, thanks to college, I'm in a pile of debt. With no help, I'm stressed. Growing to adulthood, there's trials and tribulations. Another dollar, another day, just a college kid trying to become a scholar. This is just hard, and every day I want to holler. I scream, I shout, and without a doubt, I can't give up. So what do? I just pout, wanting to square up with life, ready to throw the ultimate hands because every day it feels like 3 a.m. and someone's banging pots and pans. I'm tired. Young Black African-American female, majoring in a degree dominated by the white cis male. And every day I'm in class, I'm surrounded by the skin color pale. I'm the minority of the majority. Got people looking at me like, how'd she get here? What could her story possibly be? Trying to figure out the codes and calculations that barely made sense in class. And now that I'm home, there's a whole nother form of mutation. It's like trying to understand a foreign language, focusing your concentration on the conversation, but then all of a sudden you miscalculate because your brain decides it wants to be 5 points below the standard deviation of the conversation. Sitting in class feeling like I must be stupid because homeboy next to me got it, so why can I do it? Like I know I'm not dumb. It just takes me a while longer for me to get. I get real confused because I tend to think too hard, and then all I hear, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Hard doesn't even begin to define it. There's no synonym in the dictionary or close enough to even describe it. By the time I get one concept, we're already 3 whole chapters behind it. And every day it feels like a game of condiments because every day I'm playing catch up. They say, Babbette, just step up. Step up your game. Hit the books harder. All you have to do is just be smarter. Just be smarter. Just be smarter. Here's the thing. Most schools are on semesters, but we're on quarters, which means by week 2, there's a project. Week 3, there's a midterm, constantly stuffing information to our brains until we end up with a mental disorder. And then have the absolute nerve to get mad when half the class doesn't pass, acting like this is our only class, as if we aren't taking 18 whole units to graduate on time. Like y'all got the degrees on this, so I know y'all can do it. And please don't get me started on my family. I had to stop discussing my grades because I was fading in and out of sanity, talking about SCE isn't good enough and you need to do better. Child, did you even go to school? Did you graduate college? Come walk a mile in my shoes. Become my guest. It'll be my pleasure. Whether I get an A, a C, or a B, I could care less if you're satisfied because I can cure droughts with all the tears that I've cried, probably going to hell for all the times that I lied. Having said that I was okay and I was doing just fine, when after I hang up, I'd cry because I was at the borderline of losing my goddamn mind. But let me tell you how with the grace of God in the universe, your girl finally somehow pushed through. She didn't graduate in 4 years and she took an extra 2, but somehow, somewhere down the line, she had a sudden breakthrough. She found out that getting her degree had a far bigger purpose than just herself. Not only was she on the way to creating generational wealth, but she knew some little Black girl interested in STEM and cybersecurity would eventually hear her success and would get inspired to chase her dreams nonetheless. So she took that motivation and she carried it with her all the way to graduation. So let me tell you how grades don't define me. Let me tell you how my grades don't define me, because in 2019, I graduated the only Black female in business administration's computer information systems with an emphasis in information security and forensics, and got my damn degree. Let me tell you how my grades don't define me, because in 2019, I graduated from Cal Poly, and 20 minutes before I walked across that stage, I got a text saying, We're offering you your dream job, straight out of college to Silicon Valley. Let me tell you how my grades don't define me. My grades don't define me because my character will always carry me further than all grades in any degree. My grades do not define me. Thank you.
What? We out here. We out here. I love this. I love this. I love this. Bars. I need this chat right now to get live. We just had 3 poets just come and just spill their hearts, spill all their trials and tribulations to the mic for all of you. I need you to see all that love right now. Let's go. Let's go. I can cure droughts with all the tears I shed. Oh my goodness, out here. I love it. I love the emotion. I love the energy. I love the passion. Nobody can bring this to poetry like STEM professionals, because we know the trials and tribulations that we've had to go through in order to receive our majors. They are not easy by any means, whether you're getting your undergrad, your master's, your PhD. We go through stress, my peoples. So this is a great space for all of us to connect and be able to share some of that pain and some of that joy as well. So without further ado, oh my goodness, I'm so hyped over here. I'm sweating. I love it. I love it. I love it. So we're going to take a nice little segue into our next door prize. And this is going to be a good kind of cool down after that, because this has been so energetic. And I want everybody that's in the audience right now to get hyped, because you have another opportunity to win. That is correct. Another opportunity to win. Hey, what do we got for them? What is our next prize? Put that up so they know what they are contesting for. Let our peeps know. The next prize, the first one we did was a Chipotle gift card. Next up, we got an Amazon gift card. Yes, I know y'all are on Amazon. If you ever meet somebody and they tell you they don't have an Amazon, run far away, because that person got problems. Everybody got an Amazon account. You know you need that package next day or in 2 days, all right? I'm so bougie at this point right now. If I go on a website, any website, and that package doesn't get to my house within 3 days, I'm calling people. Like, where are my things? I need my package, all right? We spoiled because of Amazon. But in order to win this Amazon gift card, I need all of you that are in the chat right now to do one thing. And our last poet kind of alluded to that, right? We talked about dream jobs, and she got her dream job in Silicon Valley. What is your dream career, your dream STEM career? I need y'all to put that in the chat right now, and put that in the chat right now for your dream STEM career. And you're going to use hashtag dope. Hashtag, yes, hashtag dope. Your favorite STEM career, STEAM career, put hashtag goals. Sorry, hashtag goals. Like it said on the screen. Don't listen to me. It says it right on the screen. Goals. Hashtag goals. Your favorite or your dream STEM career. So think about something that maybe you're working towards it right now. Maybe you've been applying for the past couple months or the past few years. Maybe you're working in some other area that's still within your STEM profession, still within your STEM major, but maybe it's not your dream job and you're hoping to elevate and work your way up. Elevate, just like Drake said, elevate. What are you trying to elevate to? What is your dream STEM career? Put that in the chat and the hashtag goals. Let's see what people are putting in there. Healthcare systems engineering, goals. I love it. Software engineer, goals. Okay. What I see, leads engineer, cardiac medical device development. Oh my goodness, people. Environmental scientist, goals. I love it. ISC health system, goals. Yes, let's go. Engineering education student success. I love that. I'd like to be an audio field test sales engineer at JBL by Harman. Yes, along with your goals, put the company. I want you to speak these into fruition. All right. I'm all about speaking things into existence. The more you say it, the more you believe it, and the more that things come around and evolve and make that happen. So if you have your STEM career goal, also put in the company, the place, be specific. Let them know what it is that you're after. All right. I love it. I love it. I love it. A professor, plant manager. That is absolutely amazing. Okay. So let's see who gets our lucky winner for our second door prize of the night. Who is going to get this Amazon gift card so they can get their 2-day delivery? Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Obadel, a card. I love it. I love it. Congratulations. You are the recipient of an amazing Amazon gift card. I can't tell you how much it is, but be blessed, because whatever you get is going to be a blessing. I'm sure of it. So without further ado, we're going to go on to our next STEM poet of the night. Let's bring him up so people can see who is going to bless the mic next. Let's see who's coming up next. I want y'all to start getting energized in the chat. Start showing some love in the chat for our next STEM poet, the one and only Javon Rustin from North Carolina A&T, Computer Science and Database Management. I see you, brother. He's got a quote here: your gifts will make a way for you, even if it's not the way you thought things would go. I absolutely love that. So we're getting ready to see what you have to bring to the stage. Javon Rustin, give him a round of applause, peeps. Let's go.
Hi, my name is Javon Rustin, and I'd like to talk to you guys about code switching, which is when my dialect becomes more pendulum than flagpole. My firstborn tongue turned upside down, swinging from someone else's approval. Second guessing what comes natural, not knowing if today is nature will be more curse or commodity, copied or criticized. So to not be judged or jacked, my jargon is just hiding, blending in, camouflage voice creating chameleon in my speech. I should be good at this. I code switch for a living. I switch code. I use code to write software, object-oriented programming to be exact. That's encapsulation, polymorphism, inheritance, and abstraction. I'll explain later. My code runs different methods depending on how much access you have. Let's just say I'm weary of how much access I give people. My code switching stops when I feel at home, get comfortable and inviting. Drop my guard in the drawbridge to the castle that is my culture. My tongue removes its suit and tie, throws on a fresh pair of sweatpants, opens the roof of my convertible mouth, and before reaching the driveway of my lips, I see white America trying to take my tongue for a test drive. Grand theft jargon. One day, I got too comfortable. Saying, "What's good, Joe?" My white coworker responds, "What's up, dog?" All exaggerated, and I can tell he don't talk like that. This is a hand-me-down dialect, and those words don't fit him. Suddenly, nothing I owned felt safe. My tongue, culture, body, life are all bugs to be fixed or features to be fixated upon. I've learned white America to be the base class we're all supposed to encapsulate. But they take pride in plagiarizing my programming, polymorphing into something that does not fall into their inheritance. Now I speak in abstractions while they wonder why I orient myself so objectively. I know so many coding languages. Websites with ASP, C#, Visual. Basically, one does not correct or mimic the other. I know computers to be smarter than humans by the way they practice diversity. But we still get our wires crossed. So I switch code to make it harder for people to hack computers, but I code switch to make it harder for people to hack my culture. Who knows what they'd steal this time? Thank you.
Code switching. Javon Rustin, can I get some love in the chat? Can I get some love in the chat? Where are my fingers? Where are my claps? Where's the fire emojis? Whatever you got to put in there, preach. I mean, I'm seeing this chat getting lit. We are feeling these bars. We're getting connected to these bars. And that's the whole purpose, right? We talked about how poetry can do so many things in regards to uplifting communities, right? Self-empowerment, social justice. But we also talk about trials and tribulations, like I mentioned earlier, things that we deal with, ordeals, life circumstances, and what incredible life circumstances then actually going through these type of situations when you have to actually code switch just in order to fit in. We've all been through that route. We've all done it, whether it was in your classroom or in your workplace, right? Or around certain people, certain communities, right? And so we all know exactly how that feels. So thank you so much, Javon, for highlighting that and bringing that to the table in a word verbiage format for us to appreciate and feel down to the core. What a blessing. I love it. The chat is loving you as well. So without further ado, we got our next poet because they're all ready. Everybody's backstage getting hyped, getting ready to drop these bars for us. And we got another amazing poet. Give it up for Shruti Indiresan from the University of California, Los Angeles. Yes, UCLA, biochem and environmental engineering. Yes, another fellow environmental engineer. I love it. She says, there's a quote from her here, a quote that she appreciates: science and everyday life cannot and should not be separated. Oh my goodness, this is about to be a blessing. So get lit in the chat, get live for Shruti. Let's go.
You can cut your carbon footprint. Yes, you. Perhaps you're in a food desert and can't eat plant-based, or you don't have the means to live zero waste. But still, their primers are their flashy ad campaigns, amplification with their giant megaphones, and tell us we are the reaction mixture, so they continue their exponential growth. They claim we are the solution while they precipitate disaster. 71%. Greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. It's no mystery how they got here. 100 corporations pollute, 100 corporations profit, and they tell us we have the power to stop it. They heat up and denature the world. The planet has reached its cycle threshold, but they ignore the green fluorescence. The only green they care about is affluence. Billionaires dive into piles of cash, while the rest of us choke inhaling fly ash. In their mansions, they pollute the planet with impunity and set up toxic dump sites near marginalized communities. And these sinister master tacticians line the pockets of greedy politicians. Their rhizospheres run deep, a symbiosis of moral bankruptcy. A mycorrhizal network allows them to sneak through the peat underneath our feet, where they love to cheat and feast in obligate mutualistic greed. Like a eutrophic lake, they hide what's beneath and deplete all the oxygen till we concede defeat. Their mercurial ethics had led to destruction. We live in the ruins of their blatant corruption. Forever chemicals will haunt future generations, all for the filthy profits of some filthy corporations. Then they colonize sustainability for their brand without ever acknowledging the template strand, the indigenous foundation, the immigrants' innovation. They anneal to the original piece to elongate their PR stunt and make millions of cheap copies to sell the facade they want. You can't bottle carbon emissions in a mason jar. Metal straws can't suck pollutions out of rivers. They've convinced us to make these purchases and that in 2 days, we need them delivered. Not to say we shouldn't try to make eco-friendly choices, but perhaps the best choices are our dollars and voices. Our power rests in how our requests pressure those in power. Until the onus is on them, we won't stand down or cower.
Oh, I was on mute. Oh my goodness, I was on mute. Oh my goodness, look at that, look at that. That's what happens when we out here doing this. I was so hyped, I forgot to just turn this on mute. I'm over here listening to these conservation bars, these climate change bars, getting hyped. Oh my goodness, that's how much love that we're seeing here. I see love in the chat for everybody getting hyped for Shruti. That was amazing. Absolutely incredible. I told y'all I'm feeling this. I'm over here sitting back in my seat. I'm like, put myself on mute so I can be able to feel these bars, to be able to make this connection to our natural world. Absolutely incredible. And she's an environmental engineering major. So I would expect nothing less than to bring that awareness about our earth to the table. So thank you very much, Shruti. Make sure to show her some love. Let's go. So without further ado, because we're keeping this thing running. We having another amazing STEM poet lined up, ready to drop some amazing bars for you. All right. So in the chat, do some fingers up, some spirit fingers, some claps, some love for Omar Peel from Syracuse University, mechanical and aerospace engineer. Ooh, oh my goodness, say it. Normal people believe that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Engineers believe that it ain't broke, it doesn't have enough features yet. Woo! Bars! Oh my goodness, you know this is about to be fire. Without further ado, we're going to bring Omar to the STEM stage. Show him some love. Let's go.
What's going on? Celestia. Since childhood, I've often awoken with my mind in the sky. But not just cloud nine. See, that's too specific. I'm lifted beyond standard measures of spatial constraints and into the orbit of pictures I paint. An image of love that could partner with me to build our romance like a rocket, rising in this cockpit unfazed by the strange limitations we're locked in as I search across the stars for a muse whose views are explosive like a supernova, a growing aura pouring over like shaken soda on a starry night, pulsating visual symphonies across the sky like party lights. And I came with my two-step ready, soul training and star bopping steady down her Milky Way of inspiration flooding the atmosphere. I grab and stare at these elements of her creation and wonder what happened here. How could something so beautiful go unnoticed? Adjust my scope and hone my focus to find the perfect pocket of her cosmos to nurture our desires. Her nebula lends to her all of my fire. She is creation, and I'm just a witness to greatness. With the size of her presence, I leveraged her pull to get closer until the day that I could, maybe still just one kiss. But she's a solar eclipse, soothing, enticing, but beautifully blinding. The view of her shining tightens my skin and heats my core from deep within. I just want to take my time. See, like a rocket, this romance is rocking and built with precision, quality controlled, true to our vision. There's no need to rush, so I'm armed with patience, stroking the lines of her constellations across this canvas, large stepping and star trekking for light years to hand this directly to her. But through her, I was tested. I used to be reckless and ride turbulent waves of decisions made without thought to the outcome. Fear of consequence, I lived without them. But she was a gamma ray burst, beaconing, speaking to me, drive to decide what I'm seeking to be, a bearer of romance, constantly expanding like the universe. And ooh, it hurts sometimes to bear this weight. So I retrofit my heart to wear this cape as I soar through a laminar flow, no longer shaking with doubt. Escape velocity breaking me out. Now I'm in hyperdrive, so we proceed to fly and ride unbound by the sounds of others' projected limitations. I want to awaken in her creation of chaotic balance, somehow screaming through the vacuum silenced path of discovery. Yet she discovers me, and I admit I've never been in the presence of such a grand figure. Pressure on my nerves, I feel my hand shiver. The breath is undelivered like I'm trekking through a river head first, dead lost, left with nothing else to give her. No words, no gifts, but a determined mindset to explore and canvas every aspect of her design. She's too grand to be owned, but I know that she's mine, and I'm equally hers. So we've come to an equinox of harmony, hardly fearful of taking this to new heights together. The journey is endless, so we're in this forever. So now that we've tracked my mind through the sky, you know what I've seen, and my only hope is these views flow with me back to my dreams.
What's that that meme? What's that meme when he drops bars on his friends catch him? What's that meme? Because I want to do that right now. That's what you should be doing in your room, wherever you're at, Omar, because you just bodied it. Bodied it. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. I love it. Show some love in the comments. I want to see this. I want to see some fire emojis. I want to see, the whole purpose of this STEM poetry, right, was to bring your STEM knowledge to the table, showcase your background, right, and highlight that in poetic form. And all of our poets have been doing that, but this resonates with me in a little bit, because I love space sciences as well. And Omar dropped some of his aerospace engineering knowledge in their bars about supernovas. Right? He talked about how could something so beautiful go unnoticed. Oh my goodness. You think about all the things intergalactically that are out there, how vast the universe is, and this vast unknown of different things that are out there. Incredible. Nebulas, talking about stars, gamma ray bursts, all right? Constantly expanding like the universe. We have astrophysicists here not having a better understanding of what our universe is doing and how it's changed over the past billions of years. We all know the universe is constantly expanding. Escape velocity, what it takes to actually break our Earth's atmosphere. Equinox, bars. Oh my goodness, bars. I love it. This is absolutely incredible. I'm loving this. If y'all are feeling just as hyped as I am, put some comments in the chat. Show your poets some love. We've had so many incredible poets with so many distinct STEM backgrounds, showcasing their trials, their tribulations, what they've gone through to go through their majors, showcasing their knowledge in their STEM field and bringing that in poetic form. Oh my boy. Oh, this is a great time for a break, because if another poet came to the stage right now, my mind would just erupt. All right. So without further ado, we're going to not go into another poll. We're going to do another door prize giveaway for all of you that are tuning in right now, that are showing your love, that are dropping comments in the chat. You have another chance to win an amazing prize. We've already given away a Chipotle gift card. We've given away an Amazon gift card. All right. But now we have another one. We have a Starbucks gift card. Yes, because I know all of y'all STEM majors are staying up all night. Maybe a nice little mocha coffee. I don't even drink coffee, but I know it's up there. I know y'all need that love. So in the comments, this is what I want y'all to do, because everybody's been doing such an amazing job and dropping their STEM knowledge. I want y'all to give a shout out of who is your own favorite artist, right? Not the artists that are performing there, but in all music genres that you listen to. It could be hip hop, it could be folk, it could be country, hard rock, whatever you're into. Maybe it's not even a musical artist. Maybe it's an actual artist, a painter, a graphic designer, whatever artist that you know of. Leave that in the chat, who your favorite artist is, and put hashtag dope in the comments. That's what you're going to do right now to be able to win a chance, or not win a chance, but actually win a Starbucks gift card. All right. So I want to see those comments coming in. Your favorite artist. It could be any artistry. All right. Like I said, painting. It could be music artists, graphic artists, whatever artistic form of creation that you love. Leave your favorite artist in the comments and put hashtag dope. Can we get that running right now? Get that running. Let's see who's in the chat. Oh, we got some Kanye West fans in the house. Shout out Kanye. If anybody hasn't seen the Genius documentary on Netflix, go watch it. It's an absolute must watch. You'll get a way better perspective about how Kanye became Kanye, what makes Kanye tick. It's absolutely incredible. Gave me a new insight that things I thought I knew, but opened the doors up to so many new things. Who do we got? Torin Wells, hashtag dope. We got Unique Patton. We got Ichiro Oda. I love it. Someone said me, the hip hop MD. Oh my goodness, I feel that love. Thank you. You too kind. We got Sweet Honey in the Rock, hashtag dope. We got Brent Faze, hashtag dope. Serena Malion, hashtag dope. I love it. Chromeo, Burna Boy. Shout out to my Niger peeps. If we haven't had any Nigerians now, show me some love. I'm half Nigerian, half Cameroonian. Where my Cameroon and Nigerian peeps at? Let's go. Katie Bottomley, follow her. Yes, I love that. Oh my goodness, what else we got? Masego's dope. SZA. Woo! Y'all are dropping some love. Keep that going in the chat, and we're going to do our drawing. This is your chance to win a Starbucks gift card. I know y'all want this Starbucks, all right? I know y'all want it. So let's run that giveaway. Let's see who our lucky winner is. Starbucks, up all night with that caffeine. That coffee. Shout out to Coffee, because Coffee is actually a really dope artist as well, too. If any Coffee fans in the house, show some love to Coffee. She's dope. Oh, my goodness. Look at the winner right there. Veronica. Give it a love. Show some love to Veronica. You are going to get your very own Starbucks gift card to help you stay caffeinated through some long days and long nights. Congratulations to you. Stay tuned, because we still have another giveaway to do later on. So there's one more door prize. So stay active in the chat. Stay showing our STEM poets some love, okay? Because they're going to continue blessing the stage, and we still have some more amazing poets to come. So without further ado, and with that being said, I'm going to bring up our next poet to the stage, and I want y'all to get hyped right now. I want y'all to start shaking those fingers. I want you to start doing them snaps. I want you to start doing your hallelujahs, your amen, your praise gods, whatever you need to do. Show some love right now for the one and only Trivia Barnes, Henry Ford College, multi-skilled mechatronics and industrial engineering technology. What? Oh, you know this is about to be lit. Let's go. Remember to breathe while moving forward for real. Always remember to breathe. We're going to breathe right now, or actually not breathe, because I'm going to hold my breath in excitement and anticipation for what Trivia Barnes has to bring to the table. So show Trivia some love.
Troubleshooting, distorted vision, life, things that you go through on a day-to-day basis. Debugging, troubleshooting. What do you have to do in your troubleshooting? You have to debug. You have to get some things out. In life, we have to debug. We have to get some things out. Swap parts, because our internal hard drive is going nuts. And so we have to reach out externally to fill each other's wounds, to fill each other's pains, to fill each other's things that we're going through. So we take our time and we listen to your input and we process it, so that way that the output could be the greatest output that we could do together. Together, I try to encode my mind with the change and the image of who I should be to fit the process. Then I decode my mind for others to hear my actual story. If we connect lead to lead, you'll see the continuity between the two of us. In order to receive power, you must be grounded, green wire. The male component can only work with the female component on the other end. The woman holds the power. The receptacle is the power. Neutral brings us together. The mind in which you know that all things work together for the good of those who love God. So I press towards the mark as a mechatronic technician. I press and graduate in industrial engineering technology in May, and I am the only female minority in my class. I press to make sure my daughter knows that she can do anything outside the box. Yes, that's be a female industrial engineer. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. This is I keep saying this, and I got to keep repeating this, but the way that these STEM poets are able to intertwine their majors and their STEM knowledge into this discussion is so amazing. I mean, we're talking everybody. We've already heard, we just heard from Trivia, we heard from Javon, we heard from Shruti, Omar, DaRon, Taline, Babbette. They incorporated everything that they do, these skill sets they've acquired over the years and instituted in their own professions to be able to now share that wisdom and that knowledge. I mean, look at some things that are decode my mind. In order to receive power, you must be grounded. Oh my, mechatronic in technician. I mean, do we even know what that is? You can do a whole nother section about just what that means. Oh my goodness. Doing it for her daughter, right? It's bigger than just us, right? It's showcasing to the next lineage, right? To the next generation, inspiring, showcasing representation so that they can follow in our footsteps as well too. Absolutely incredible. I am loving this. If y'all are loving this, I want to see some more love in the chat. Show some fire, some flames. It's lit. Let's do this. Let's go. All right. We got our next poet coming to the stage, and this is going to be a blessing. It's going to be a treat. You're going to love this because we have the one and only, bring him up, Connor Hope from North Carolina State University, NC State, repping chemical engineering, another engineering major in the house. And he's got a quote here that says, "You will face many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated." Oh my goodness. Bars already. Show some love for Connor. Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and hop into it. Mind, heart, soul, me. With those four things, you can have everything you need. A life without moi might just be your biggest flaw. Or is it the polar opposite? Am I the negative and you the positive? Only time will tell if this connection will spark or fail. For a while, we were in equilibrium, a stable state where we felt comfort, but time soon came to pass, and the transient transition was ultimately our downfall. I felt like I had to move on or face being static. As every sapling needs space to grow, it felt like it was time for this tree to finally branch out and bloom on its own. We had a good reaction, and like photosynthesis, it produced a lot of sugar. But similar to the speed of light, this rate of reaction was way too fast. The dopamine surged for a quick high. Too close to the sun, we flied. At terminal velocity, we crashed. Time was the real enemy of our connection. Because time is infinite, but ours isn't. If distance wasn't a factor, we might have been able to work something out, but my mind was telling me not to force it. We listened to the radio for hours, but the stereochemistry just wasn't there. Time is no longer a factor, lifting an exponential weight off my shoulders. Mind, heart, me, but this still needs some soul. I said, distill some soul and you'll see your purity. Messing with me might lead to high entropy, which leads me to believe she doesn't need me. This last year has been sinusoidal, brimming with highs and packed with lows. There is no PID controller for life or differential equation that governs the heart. It's okay if everything isn't homogeneous, because feelings can be turbulent. The fear of pain looms large in mind, the infinite chasm of doubt below. Sometimes a running start is all that's needed. One leap to see how far you get, one final rise on the tangential slope before gravity tries to pull you down. Mind, heart, soul, you.
Pull up my notes because I feel like I'm in class right now. I'm over here taking notes again. And yeah, for all my old school peeps, this is back in the day when we used to take notes on actual paper. All right. We didn't have tablets back in my day. All right. I had to take notes on paper. I'm looking at Connor. This is how you know this man is a chemical engineer. All right. We're over here talking about equilibrium, photosynthesis, chemical reactions, dopamine, entropy, right? The state of random disorder in chemistry. I mean, this is absolutely incredible. I love it. If y'all are feeling these bars like I'm feeling these bars, leave some comments in the chat. Show some love. Show some emojis. Show something. GIFs. I don't even know if you can do GIFs in there. Is it GIF or GIF? Who says GIF or GIF? I say GIFs. All right. I say GIFs. All right. Drop some love in that chat for Connor, because that was absolutely incredible, bringing his background in engineering to the table in self-expression. That is so amazing, absolutely incredible. And it's crazy because we're almost getting towards the end of our show, and it's been going so fast because these poets have been just dropping so much knowledge, and hopefully all of y'all are walking away knowing more, learning more. Like I said, I'm over here taking notes, right? Maybe you didn't even know anything about chemical engineering or aerospace engineering, and now you've gotten some keywords that you can now walk away with and be able to now incorporate that in your own life. Maybe you learned some hip knowledge from some of the comments and some of the quotes that they left for you. These are so inspiring. So I am so thankful to be a host for this and just be able to absorb all this knowledge, all this STEM knowledge that they're bringing to the table. So we got one more poet left to go. Yes. So I want y'all to show some love because we're about to bring it up right now. Show some love for the one and only Brandon Yancey from North Carolina State University as well. NC State is repping today. Chemical engineering major, Appendix L, life. Oh, this is about to be deep, y'all. This is about to be real deep. Show some love in the chat. Get hyped. Get on your seat for Brandon. Show him some love. Let go.
All right. Resource. An available means afforded by the mind of one's personal capabilities. Okay, I got that. Recourse. A person or thing resorted to for help or protection. Yeah, I've been that. As a matter of fact, I've been here, I've been there, I've been free, I've been ensnared. I've been a walking, breathing, increasingly fleeting example of how life just isn't fair. Like seriously, if life was a person, life just wasn't care. There are no fangs that life just doesn't bear. You get them all. The mandible and the jaw, they handle you like a gnaw till you snap in half like a saw. And it's crazy because when that happens, it be like nobody saw. But really, why would they come then if they ain't never come before? The plot thickens. BS in competition with BS in opposition. The objective is on my mission. Oh, so that's what's going on. That's why I feel like I'm doing right and everything is going wrong. Hold up. You telling me it's been this way like all along? Hold up. You telling me that whatever I want to be is whatever I'm going to be if that's the way I carry on? Wow. Sounds simple. Like I could do it right now, but if that's right, why ain't nobody ever write it down? In my last life, I must have had to ask to be a clown, but in this life, you can watch me get right. I ain't about to ask nobody for the crown. You see, I've been as high as the sun in the sky. That's fire in the form of R squared pi. You know I don't lie. And you know I don't lie on the surface to connect what's valent, just like my heart trying to find what's vacant. I've been out here waiting like mass affected by gravity, partially feeling raggedy. I'm an artist because I have to be. I'm saying an artist because you have to see that you don't have to go where I went just because you coming after me. Learn a lesson and listen to my confessions. I'm not a rule, I'm a reference for anybody who guessing. Chance is Yance the wise can probably answer your question and set you up for the next one. Hypothetical suggestion, what if I had it all figured out? Then I wrote it all down. Then I brought it to your town. And I ain't tell you who the author, just that he had something to offer. That if you had something heavy all up on you, he can help you get it off you. If circumstances out here getting hard, he can make them look softer. And it probably wouldn't happen just once or twice, but actually often. This wisdom's here for you and you can have it if you want it. Like the secrets in the back of the book, the appendix. It ain't no need to amend this because I meant it. Yes. That's it.
No need to amend this because I meant it. You did mean it. You did mean it, my friend. You did mean it because you meant some amazing bars. You brought some amazing bars to the table. I'm over here taking notes. I might have to go back to school after listening to all these amazing poets. If you are in the chat right now, show some love for all these incredible poets that actually, like, it was more than just coming here and speaking some poetry and talking about your STEM backgrounds. It takes some bravery, it takes some self-confidence, right? To be able to get on stage, this virtual stage even, and be able to spill their trials and tribulations, stresses, life situations that they've been going through, ordeals that they've been dealing with, what it took to get to their majors, things that they faced while pursuing that as well too. To be able to have that self-confidence, right? To be able to bring that and express that to all of you perfect strangers here on this virtual stream. I mean, it is absolutely incredible. So show some love to our poets. Yes, 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 yes. But right now, I'm going to show some love to all of you. Yes, my attendees that are tuning in right now virtually, that have been getting the chat lit. It is time for our last door prize of the night. We've already given away a Starbucks gift card, an Amazon gift card, Chipotle gift card. So we're already on this trend of things you can consume. What else do we like to consume? I don't know, D. Maybe you should bring that up. There might be something good that people like to consume. What is something that people like to consume? Yes, that is Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A. Ain't nobody hate no Chick-fil-A, all right? I'm not going to bring any black stereotypes in this mix. We all love some Chick-fil-A. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And you have an opportunity to win yourself a Chick-fil-A gift card. But in order to do so, my attendees, people that are tuning in, getting the chat lit, what I need y'all to do right now in the chat, since it is Women's History Month, yes, shout out to all my beautiful, amazing women out there. We are going to do our most influential woman that you admire, a female in your life. Maybe it's not in your life. Maybe it's somebody that you know, somebody that you look up to, right? Somebody that you want to be like, you want to emulate their career, their pathway. Drop them in the chat and put hashtag WHM. Women's History Month, WHM, most influential woman that you admire. It could be anybody. Could be Beyonce if you want. It could be a historical figure, someone that passed away long ago, right? So it could be somebody that's in your life right now. It could be your mama. It could be your wife, like Donovan. Donovan loves his wife. Ain't nobody love his wife more than Donovan, all right? Donovan love himself some wifey, all right? If you love your wifey, you love your mom, you love Beyonce, whoever it is that you love, someone that you admire, somebody that you want to emulate, somebody that you can show as a great form of representation to your children, and your children can show it to their children. I'm talking about that level of admiration. Put that in the chat and do hashtag WHM. WHM stands for Yes, Women's History Month. And we are going to give away a gift card to Chick-fil-A. Oh, that was kind of bars right there. We are going to give away a gift card to Chick-fil-A. Oh my skill sets are already growing just by being a host on this platform. Yes, hashtag WHM. Who we got in here? Daisy Banks. Whoo, Maya Angelou. Oh my goodness. Say that. Say that, say that, say that, say that. Who else we got? Nashley Cephas. I butchered that name. Mama Thorpe. Yes, yes, yes. Some people said my mama. Michelle Obama. Ooh, your mama and Michelle Obama. God, let's go. Your sister. Okay. We got some love for Miss Kim, Miss V, Dr. B, Miss Angie. Yes, Samia Burton. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. Since it is Women's History Month, after this show and moving forward, make sure to take some time, if you're on social media, do a nice little post for somebody that you admire, somebody that's special in your life. Give a shout out to an incredible woman in STEM that's making leaps and overcoming boundaries and breaking down boundaries, right? To be able to find success. We got to show our women some love all month long, all right? So with that being said, we are going to now draw to see who is the lucky winner for our next prize, which is a gift card to Chick-fil-A. Let's see who it is. Roll that big old drum roll. Let's go. Put that draw in motion for a Chick-fil-A gift card. I know y'all need some good eats, all right? Some of y'all are probably trying to figure out, you're probably looking through your fridge right now, trying to decide what food to eat. And you could probably use a Chick-fil-A gift card right now. Something nice and easy. Yes, our winner, Lakia Johnson. Yes, congratulations to you. This Chick-fil-A gift card might be life-saving. You never know. Maybe you're studying right now. Maybe you might be studying in the next month or so, and you'll be in your classroom and it's like 9 o'clock and you're like, damn, I can't make some food right now. I need something quick and easy, but my bank account ain't looking right. I need some Chick-fil-A in my life, and you got yourself a gift card that you can utilize. Congratulations to you, Lakia Johnson. I love it. 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 All right. So what we are going to do right now, because all of our poets are done, okay, and our judges are going to be tallying up the scores of everything. They won't be tallying up. We have a special group that's going to be tallying up the scores so that we make sure there ain't nothing going on fishy behind the scenes and that everything is going to be done upright and professional. All right. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to ask the audience, all of you that are tuning in and have been showing your love. We mentioned this at the beginning of the show. You guys have a chance to select your own winner, an audience winner. But what you need to do in order to vote for that, you need to go to this website. You see it right there on the screen. I know you see it. www.stempoet.com. That's going to take you to a nice, simple Google form where all you have to do is select who your personal favorite is. Yes, go to stempoet.com right now. Open up that other tab in your web browser. Maybe you're using Chrome, maybe you're on Safari. All right, open that up right now to stempoet.com and enter your own personal favorite, because your own personal favorite, depending on how it tallies up, they will have a chance to win a prize. And I believe that is some Apple headphones, all right? Some Bluetooth headphones for their iPhone. They will have a chance to win. And that could be your own criteria. Maybe it was somebody that brought their STEM career and their STEM knowledge to the table in the most inspiring way. Maybe it was somebody that moved you with their wordplay, with their verbiage. Maybe it's somebody that used some complex terms like entropy, right? Or mechatronic attrition. It could be anything. Whatever criteria you want to judge, you see that form right there. That's what it should look like on your end when you go to poetry or go to stempoet.com. It's an easy Google form. We've all seen these Google forms before. You know how to use it. Put your info in there and select who your own personal favorite is, and they will become the crowd favorite for tonight. So while you're doing that, all right, we are going to get a chance to see who's actually judging this, all right, because we have some amazing judges that are on here that have been listening to all of our poets, and they've been taking notes as well. They have a whole criteria list set up that informs them of what exactly this criteria basis is. And all the poets knew this. It ain't surprised. They didn't get surprised by anything. All the poets knew this. Let's see. Nee, bring this back to me so we can get ready to transition over to the judges. If the judges are ready to go, we're going to meet the judges in a little bit while y'all are over there selecting your own crowd favorite. We're going to have a chance to meet the judges, get a little bit know about them, and maybe a little bit about their thoughts. Maybe they might list some of the criteria, some things, some highlights that they noticed throughout this competition. They'll talk a little bit about what went into the thought process behind judging these poets. All right. We're going to go in intermission right now, I believe. A quick little break so we have some chance to tally up the scores, and we give all of you a chance to go to that other tab and put STEM poets in there and select your own personal crowd favorites.
So hard to keep it all in the nucleus, but doing so only repels what's opposite of us.
All I came to say to do is graduate. He's professor of judgment, paying magistrates. And he's trying to make me think I ain't got what it takes, but I'm enrolled in their classes ready to demonstrate.
The Kwok transform turns what's simple and makes it complicated using a structured power series equation, kind of like our legislation and the word equality and its interpretation.
Yes, 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 yes. Intermission is over. It is time right now for y'all to meet the judges. We're going to meet these incredible judges that have been using this score sheet to be able to now critique all of these incredible poets that y'all just had a chance to listen to. So without further ado, let's bring our judges to the stage. I think we might be bringing them individually. So yes, we're going to bring them individually, do a little quick get to know you. So Veronica, what's up? Can you hear me? See me okay?
Yes, how are you?
Oh my goodness, I am doing incredible. How are you feeling? You just had a chance to listen to this incredible lineup of poets. What are your first immediate thoughts?
One, I'm feeling so stimulated right now. All of the poets came, brung their A game for sure. It was just rejuvenating and refreshing to see the combination of STEM and creative thought. I'm a firm believer that a boost to your mental health is combining those two things. So I love to see the collaboration. I know it personally brings rejuvenation, resiliency, and determination to all of the poets, whatever they're doing in their life, whether that be in academics, their career. I love it. So I was thoroughly impressed with all of the contestants. Just to give you a little background on me, and why this is so important to me. I'm a PhD candidate in biological engineering at NC State, but also serve as the graduate assistant to the women and minority engineering programs. My two bosses are on the call tonight. Hopefully they'll get a chance to speak a little later. But what we do is we focus on the recruitment, engagement, and networking of young engineers and scientists interested in STEM. So whether that you're a woman or you're a minority and you need our help, we're there for you. We're trying to make sure you're successful in your academic programs. You get involved in internships, co-ops, and you're affiliated with all the resources at your disposal. And you're using those things to benefit yourself and just strive for excellence in whatever you're trying to do. But one of the things we focus on, in addition to academic and professional development, is mental health. And so I love to see this creative thought come together and our poets being able to articulate themselves in this space. So it was just very refreshing. So it hit home to me, a lot of the topics that they talk about. We deal with them a lot, the stressors of the programs, the impact that society has on us, and just a platform to be able to display those things and talk about it. It's just wonderful. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to judge you all tonight. While I was sitting in a different space, I enjoy judging, but I like to sit back and engulf myself in things like this. And so it was definitely a different space, and I'm honored to be here tonight with you all.
Yes, well, we are honored to have you, and thank you so much for lending your expertise in the critique of all of our contestants today. Thank you very much, Veronica. Awesome. Next up, we have last year's champion, Ivy Kwok. What's up, Ivy? How are you doing?
Hey, Maynard. Thank you. I'm doing well. How are you? You killed the emceeing today.
Oh, hey.
Hi, everyone. Good to see you all. And what can I say? Like, today's performances were absolutely amazing. Completely blown away. And I felt like I was in the room with everyone, even though I'm not. Such a commanding presence from everyone's performance. And I feel like they always say that, you always want all of the people who come after you to be more successful than you are and more amazing than you are. And I can't even say my performance comes any close to what we heard this year. And I'm super excited for all that's ahead of all of these amazing young scientists. Yeah.
I want to get just because you have a very special perspective, because you actually performed and you won this event, right? So kind of put us into our contestants' shoes. Like, what type of emotions were you feeling when you were presenting, and what was kind of your thought process behind the piece that you presented?
Yeah, so I guess to give a little summary for everyone who was not able to join us last year, my poem was called Scatter Plot. And what I talked about was I kind of, my science theme aspect to it was kind of like data and figures and Excel and spreadsheets and science. And then I talked a lot about empowering the Asian American community, especially since that's something that's very important to my identity. And also a lot of incidents happened to our community last year that I wanted to bring a lot more attention to how important it is for us to uplift each other and love each other and not cause hate. That was kind of my angle to the whole story. And for me, I really loved being able to combine, because I'm someone who loves all things that are interdisciplinary, and being able to combine what I love, science, and also like art and music and creativity and poetry, and also, you know, empowering people in my culture. It was very empowering to have this opportunity to, you know, tie it all together and share it with everyone. So I hope my poem last year resonated with people, and I'm sure a lot of us resonated with so much of what our poets today shared earlier.
Absolutely. Representation is so key. So thank you so much for lending your voice and lending your expertise and background to be able to help and support our poets today. We appreciate you, Ivy. Thank you so much. All right. Next up on our long list of incredible judges, the one and only Dr. Laura Bottomley. Laura, how are you doing today?
I am doing great. How are you doing today?
I don't know if you've noticed, but I get hyped, right? Anything
I have noticed
related, I get hyped. I got my own towel over here. Okay, I've been over here just like wiping sweat off my face, getting energized, listening to these bars. I'm so excited to see who you guys judged. But let everybody that's tuning in know a little bit about your background and also kind of your just overall thoughts on what you heard today and the impact that it had on you.
Sure. So I'm an electrical engineer who minored in Shakespeare. So I put STEM and literature together for a long time, from a long time ago. But I was really touched by all the things that I heard tonight. I really appreciated the heart that the poets brought to what they put out, and I just tell you personally, I needed it today. It's been a hard day for me. Lots of students struggling on our campus, and I tend to take these things on in my own self. So it was really nice to get out and hear these expressions tonight. So I just want to thank the poets for that. Everybody was fabulous.
Yes, absolutely. And you're so right? There's so many different things happening across the world, globally, and I'm sure people are going through their own personal ordeals. Poetry has always been an outlet, a form of release, right? And it's really incredible to see these STEM professionals that have these really deep, dedicated careers being able to invest that time into having that creative outlet, that creative relief, to be able to talk about things that they're going through, to be able to tell stories about pain. And then for us here to be able to sit and listen and to be able to absorb that and relate to it, it's so incredible. And I feel inspired and uplifted by being a part of this. So thank you so much for lending your expertise to the table, Dr. Bottomley. We appreciate it. And I'm excited to see who you voted for today. All right. Next up, our last but not least judge of the evening. Where is she at? Danielle, come on to the stage. What's up? How are you doing today? And also, how are you feeling after listening to that incredible lineup? We've all been to poetry slams and sat there and done a round of applause and snapped and whatnot at creative poets. But today we got to listen to STEM poets, an area that we connect with, dropping these relatable bars to the careers and trials and tribulations that we've gone to. How did you feel after listening to these poets bring their STEM knowledge to the table?
It was really great. I just want to say, congratulations and great job to all of the poets, to everyone brought their A game. And the thing that I thought was the coolest was that, everybody had a different background and everybody was able to bring that to the table, but in an entertaining way. And plus, with this being a virtual event, like, it might be easy to, lose focus or whatever, but everybody was on it and everybody kept me engaged. I thought it was really great. It was my first virtual poetry slam, first STEM virtual poetry slam. And also shout out to the STEMedia team and the folks putting it together. This was a really great event.
Absolutely. Yes. Huge shout out to the STEMedia team for putting this on. This was incredible. This is uplifting. And we know you have an incredible background as well, too. You do a lot of influential things, bringing the community together and showcasing representation. And what better form of representation than for these poets to be able to bring their STEM knowledge to the table and inspire and motivate all of us. So thank you so much for lending your time, Danielle, to critiquing these artists.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely appreciate the invitation. And like you were saying, I try to do my part to advocate for the STEM and the STEAM community, right? So including there's a company I started, it's called Hbcu STEM Education Run. I'm representing right now, where are able to raise scholarship funds for students at historically Black colleges and universities. And we've had 2 events, and we're excited about our next event that's happening in May. So, be on the lookout for that. You can register right now, actually. If you go to runsignup.com and search for HBCU STEMmer. So, let's keep it going. Let's keep, influencing people and exciting people about STEM and about STEAM. So
Yes. I love it. She turned miles into money. Miles into money. That's bars right there. Let's go. I'm loving these analogies, these bars that everybody's bringing to the table. This is incredible. Thank you so much, Danielle. People in the chat are saying they love that shirt. Awesome. So you probably gonna get some shirt sales and support for HBCU STEMmer. So yes, mad love. So thank you. All right. We had a chance to meet all of our judges. All right. And I think everything should be tallied up. If I'm not mistaken, we should have everything ready to go. I'm gonna wait for Nee to give me a confirmation that everything is ready to go. Before we actually do our full winner and runner up, we are going to do our audience, our crowd participation, our crowd favorite. You guys had a chance to go to stempoets.com, that Google form that was in there. You input all your information and you put your own crowd favorite. And that's going to be who we're going to announce first. The crowd favorite that's going to win a pair of Apple AirPods 3rd gen. So you can be walking down the street looking fly in your latest drip. All right. Who is that winner? Without further ado, I think we got to do a drum roll. We got to do something. Something. Put the crowd favorite in there right now. Everybody get hyped. Get on your feet. Get up, because the crowd favorite is none other than... Oh, the suspense is killing me. As much as it's killing all of you, I'm sure it is. The crowd favorite is... It's coming soon. We're doing a final tally behind the scenes. They're trying to make sure they get it right, because they have to calculate all the Google form entrance. And you know how it is when you got your Google Docs and you're trying to move one file into another file, and then you open it up and then it's on your other Gmail tab that you didn't access before, and you forgot that password, and now you got to go to the other tab. It's a hot mess. All right, I got like 5 different emails, and my Google Docs are always all over the place. All right. But we're going to get that crowd favorite into y'all very soon, once that is tabulated. And once we get that tabulated, then we're going to go into our runner-up, and then we're going to go into our champion of the night. But I'm waiting for the peeps backstage to let me know who the runner-up and who the champions are. Okay, here we go. While we wait for the Google form to tabulate for the crowd favorite, we're going to go into our runner-up. All right, we're going to go into our runner-up. We're not yet. We're not going to go out of... They're not going to Steve Harvey me, all right? Y'all are not going to Steve Harvey me on tonight, okay? We need to get this right, all right? I'm not going to mess up somebody's day, mess up somebody's life. They're over here thinking they about to win, and I start making the announcement, or I start to utter their first syllable of their name, and they're like, oh my God, it's me, and then it's something else. We're not going to do that today, all right? I've been doing, hopefully, a decent job hosting this, all right? So I'm not going to mess it up now. I'm going to make sure that they give me the right information, all right, backstage, so that I can be able to give the right contestant the right nomination, okay? So here we go. We're going to do this one more time, and we'll get it right before I make any type of announcement. For our crowd favorite that's going to win a pair of Apple AirPods 3rd generation, the winner is Connor Ho. Yes, congratulations, Connor. Show some love in the chat for Connor. Show some love in the chat. I forgot where my notes are, but yeah, I remember you talked about entropy. He dropped some photosynthesis in there, equilibrium. I mean, he was bringing it to the table. Chemical engineering background, absolutely amazing. Congratulations to you. The audience loved what you brought to the table, incorporating all your STEM knowledge and expertise into poetic art form. That was absolutely incredible. So that was our crowd favorites. But now we're going to go into the next level. We're going to do our runner-up, and we're going to do our champion, our runner-up and our champion. The runner-up gets a chance to win some Apple Beats by Dre AirPods, all right? Beats by Dre AirPods. And we all know Beats by Dre is hot right now because Dre is hot and it's been hot even before the Super Bowl. For any millennials that are just getting hip, all right? We all know Dr. Dre brings some heat, all right? You get a chance to win some Dr. Dre Apple Beats Power Beats Pro, so you can be rocking, looking fly in the latest drip, all right? And that is going to go to our runner-up. And I'm going to wait for my backstage crew to let me know who the runner-up. And the runner-up is... I'm telling y'all, you are not going to Steve Harvey me. Do not do this to me, people. Do not do this to me, because I want to make sure that this person is the right person. Don't be giving me 3 or 4 names in the back and then I have to come out here and stumble and be like, oh, sorry, I got to take the crown away from you. We're not going to Steve Harvey me, all right? If y'all in the chat with me, keep dropping some bombs. Keep dropping maybe who you think the runner-up is. And I'm going to get an official confirmation and give the right cue card to the contestant, all right? Our runner-up that is going to win some Apple Beats Power Beats Pro. All right, I think this is the right one. I haven't seen anybody say anything else yet. All right, our runner-up. I'm about to make an announcement. Y'all tell me if it's, y'all better be right. All right, our runner-up that's going to win Apple Beats Power Beats Pro is the one and only Babbette Jackson. Babbette. Woo-hoo! Congratulations to you, Babbette Jackson. I mean, she was out there flexing. She was in the cap and gown, green screen in the back. I mean, she brought that emotion to the table. We talk about poetry being an emotional art form, right? To be able to share some emotional expression. She tied in not only her STEM background, but she tied in some of the things that she had to deal with, ordeals that she had to overcome, stresses that she had to overcome. We all know we've been in the lab late night, failing through classes, thinking maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I'm not cut to make this. She overcame everything to rise to the top and get that dream job in Silicon Valley. Oh my goodness. I told y'all I was taking notes. I remember all this off the top of my head because she was dropping bars. Congratulations to you, Babbette Jackson. Enjoy those beats by Dre. You deserve it and you're going to love it. All right. With that being said, it is time to announce our champion. The champ is here. The champ is here. Yes, it is time for our champion. My backstage crew is getting ready to hand me the information of who our champion is so that I can announce that to the rest of all of you. I'm going to get official confirmation so I don't pull a Steve Harvey here. And it looks like I have an official confirmation. Our winner that is going to receive the perfect annual subscription combo. You get a year subscription to HBO Max. You can watch all the Euphoria you want. If y'all ain't hip to Euphoria yet, get hip. Best show on TV right now. The acting, oh my God, exquisite. It is next level. We could do a whole virtual session on just the in-depth details about Euphoria. But you get a year-long subscription to HBO Max. Uber One year-long subscription. Get rideshare to wherever you want to go. Go across the country if you want, all right? And you get academic service of your choice. Subscription to any academic service of your choice. And we all know there are a ton of them out there. So that bundle is absolutely incredible. And the winner of this year's 2022 Virtual STEM Poetry Slam is the one and only Omar Yes, congratulations to you, Omar. You are the official winner. You get to stand up on wherever you're at. You're on your couch, you in your bedroom, I don't know, you might be kicking around, you might be in a happy hour or something. I don't know where you at or what you're doing, but you deserve all the applause and all the praise. You brought some incredible STEM knowledge, dropping the vernacular, the pace, right? He just had that flow. You were just sitting there exquisite with the whole atmosphere behind him. Mike right here, ready to go, just looking straight at camera. Everything just spilling out of his mind and his brain and his body to you virtually. He brought it to the table. You deserve that prize. Congratulations to you, Omar. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It has been an absolutely incredible event. I hope all of y'all were hyped. I hope y'all feel inspired. I hope y'all feel motivated to continue pursuing your STEM career, maybe making a transition to your dream job, maybe opening the doors up to something new, maybe connecting with a new STEM peer that you connected with tonight here virtually. Maybe you have a chance to meet in person somewhere across the globe, wherever you're tuning in from. It has been my absolute pleasure to be able to host the 2022 STEM Poetry Slam. But I think we have some final words from STEMedia's own founder, creator, CEO, Dr. Nehemiah. I think he's going to come on here and join with me and do an official outro. And thank you to all of you. And so a thank you to the official sponsors. I think you're going to do all that because I think I've done enough talking. All right.
No, listen, I need y'all to do me a huge favor and show some love to our MC, the Hip Hop MD. Please, y'all got to put some love for him in the chat. Look, Maynard, you brought so much energy. You brought so much of the vibe. Y'all show him some love right now. He needs to know that he did a fantastic job, yo. Let him know that he made it what it was. He brought so much to this. Not only are we going to show love to our winners, we want to show love to you, Hip Hop MD. And look, man, you my boy. You already know, bro. You already know, man. I admire what you do. You already know I got a lot of respect for what you do. Randy loves what you do. Babbette is showing you some love. We got a lot. Y'all give Maynard some love. And make sure you do me a favor and go follow this guy. Go follow this guy on Instagram. Tell me what's your Instagram, Maynard?
Y'all can find me at Hip Hop Science Show on all platforms. You can see me on Instagram. You can see me on the YouTube. On Twitter, I'm the Hip Hop MD. I'm always dropping some random, and all the random juxtaposition between science and hip hop and pop culture and entertainment. I'm sure everybody here, if you love poetry like you did, I'm sure you'll love it. So I appreciate you having me, and it's been an honor to be a host for this event.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. Thank you so much. We're gonna let you go ahead and get some rest and cool off a little bit because you've been flaming. You've been flaming the whole time, and we're gonna go ahead and bring to the stage right now a long-term partner, a mentor, an advisor. I can't tell y'all how much I appreciate this next individual. She is the director of WMEP, Women in Minority Engineering Programs at North Carolina State University. She's also a special advisor to the Dean for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Initiatives. And so y'all do me a favor. This is someone who really, really is instrumental in making this possible. So we're going to bring up to the stage with me none other than my friend, my mentor, Miss Angelitha Danielle. What's up, Miss Angie?
What's up?
Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Welcome, welcome.
Listen, I have been sitting at my dining room table and I actually got up a few times because tonight was just at a different level. I'm so glad that I was not a judge this year because the poets just came with it and I enjoyed every single minute of it. So, Dr. Nee, I have to thank you. I am so blessed and honored that WMEP, we get to sponsor and support you in terms of the STEMedia catalog. Your energy, your passion in the space, I'm just honored that we get to come alongside you and help you put into fruition everything that you told me you wanted to do years and years ago. So thank you. Thank you.
This is I can't take this. I have to say thank you to you for sure. You all, Miss Angie, believes in things like this. She is so forward thinking, and this is possible because of someone like this. So I just had to jump in. I know you're thanking me, but I gotta let you know I thank you as well.
I so appreciate you, and of course I have to say congrats to all of the poets. Congrats to Omar and Babbette and Connor as the crowd favorite. I also want to shout out Connor. He is the president of our Nesby chapter. And I got to give shout out to the whole executive board because these students are amazing. Our students are amazing. So not only are they doing their academics, but they're on campus and being leaders in this space called engineering/STEM. So definitely wanted to give a shout out to them. And then last but not least, the hip hop MD for all the energy, right? I can't even tell you how many times I was just like, you better say it and give me all the energy.
Yes,
I just loved it. So everything about this is just amazing to see it from the first year to now. I just can't do anything but like probably run around my dining room table a couple of times and then I'll calm down for the rest of the night. But amazing show. And thank you so much for letting us support and be a part of this amazing space. And got to finally shout out the WMEP team. We are in here deep tonight. Dr. V, Lady V, Miss Kim was on the call, but she jumped off. But we are all representing. We will always represent. You always have us in your corner. So thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Listen, Ms. Angie, thank you so much. Thank you, WMEP. And we want to say also thank you really quick to the NSBE student chapter at NC State, right? This is also a founding kind of long-term partner of STEMedia in this particular event. And so Connor, as you just heard, Connor is the president of the chapter right now. So we want to give shout out to Connor. But if anybody from the e-board is out there that wants to hop on and give a few words, we can give, Connor, and then Danielle D has also been a part of this planning process. So I do want to give a few moments if there are if there is anyone on the e-board really quick that just wants to come on and say thank you. If not, we'll be happy to wrap this thing up. This was so great, so much talent on display, right? So much just amazing creativity. And I can tell you right now that the future is in good hands. And the reason why I believe the future is in good hands because this is the thing that brings about innovation. We're talking about qualified, intelligent, diverse teams. And this isn't just something that became a wave in the last year and a half. Y'all, this is something that has been proven. Research has even shown that diverse teams are able to yield higher revenues due to innovation. So I need everyone watching this, whether you participated or whether you didn't, to know that the world needs you. The STEM fields needs you. Go ahead and push and stay with the difficulty, the classes that sometimes may be hard to fight through, or even sometimes the challenges you may experience personally. I want you to know that it is worth it. It's not just worth it for you and what you will achieve for your family, but the world is waiting. There are people that you haven't even met yet that's going to benefit from the creations that you have, that's going to benefit from the designs that you put into the market. There are people who may not even be born yet that's going to take the progress that you made as a result of your artistic creativity, as a result of your contribution, and they're going to build on that and make the world a better and better place. So to everybody watching this, whether you're watching this right now live or even on replay, I want you to know that the world is waiting on what you have to offer. The world is waiting on what you have to offer. That's why we do this. That's why STEMedia exists. And so until next time, I just want you to know how much I appreciate y'all. Show some love. Go follow all of the poets on social media. Shoot them a DM. Tell them, even if, regardless of what place they came in, shoot them a DM and let them know, hey, you killed it. I really enjoyed that line. And hey, this is going to be available for replay. So until next time, as I said before, that's right, Dr. Bottomley, the world is waiting. And listen, I will see you all. I will see all of you in the Winner Circle. Take care. God bless. And have a great, great evening. Peace.
So I'm gonna Zoom on my mask, I'm gonna speak it like square days, say I'm gonna use my energy just to get you here next to me.
We strive so hard to keep it all in the nucleus, but doing so only repels what's opposite of us.
All I came to State to do is graduate. He's the professor of judgment, the magistrates. And he's trying to make me think I ain't got what it takes, but I'm enrolled in their classes ready to demonstrate.
The Kwok transform turns what's simple and makes it complicated using a structured power series equation, kind of like our